Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. Vanguard Zero kids who will never buy Bushiroad's products in real life get catered to once again as game studio finally releases Bavsagara's ride line into the game, so they'll never need to experience bricking into her armor cards, since they'll most likely be pseudo cards. August 2022 comes with new sleeves and playmats featuring UU's glow up and will dress and the LSR artworks of cards in DLBT02. Expect her miniature sleeves to be sold out faster than you can sharpen your pointy pencil. If you like dragons that aren't really dragons, then you're going to like this week's reveals for Gold Paladin and Tachikaze in DVS06. Ancient Dragon Baby Rex when retired from rearguard by an Ancient Dragon's ability, while it had an equip gauge, lets you pay 1 Soul Blast and bind this card to call a grade 3 card from your deck. And once per turn while on rearguard, you can place the top card of your deck to this card face down as an equip gauge when your drive check reveals a trigger unit. Gotta love how Bushiroad future and premium proof a clan that can't even top, since Sangablader by increasing the grade of this card and binding itself, so you can't abuse it multiple times unlike the original. Ancient Dragon Tyranno Legend when placed on Vanguard or placed on rearguard by an Ancient Dragon's ability gets 10k power and an extra drive check. Then you can discard a card to place 1 front trigger from your drop zone on top of your deck. While on Vanguard or rearguard, you can pay 1 counter blast and retiring 1 rearguard at the end of the battle it attacked to draw a card. And once per turn while on rearguard, you can place the top card of your deck to this card face down as an equip gauge when your drive check reveals a trigger unit. Once again I have to remind people that just because a rearguard unit gets an extra drive check, it doesn't mean that it can perform a drive check. But I'm sure someone will still think otherwise. Eradication Ancient Dragon Spino Driver Reverse when placed on Vanguard makes you draw a card then call 1 card in hand to rearguard and place the top card of your deck face down as an equip gauge to that card. You perform this action 3 times instead if you have Ancient Dragon Spino Driver in your soul. And once per turn while on Vanguard, you can pay 1 counter blast and locking 2 rearguards with equip gauges if you have 4 or more damage. To give this unit a continuous ability that all your front row Ancient Dragon cards get an extra crit if you revealed a front trigger from your drive check. Let me just say, if you ride this over Ancient Dragon Spino Driver and used both abilities, you better make sure that you won that turn, since the amount of cards you drew and gauged will thin your deck faster than a darker regular player high on cocaine. Here's some reprints for Tachikaze which even I can't tell if these are good or bad considering that the clan is less popular than Mega Colony. Finally, Spectral Duke Dragon Reverse, while on Vanguard during your turn, gets 10k power if you have Spectral Duke Dragon in soul. It gets an extra critical if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher. While on Vanguard, you can pay 1 counter blast and locking 3 rearguards at the end of the battle it attacked to stand itself, but loses 1 drive check. And while in your hand, you can pay 2 counter blast and locking 3 rearguards at the end of the battle your Vanguard attacked, while you have 5 or more damage to ride this card, but cannot use its auto abilities. Assuming you have 4 Axel markers then all your rearguard circles have units on them and have 5 counter blast. You can perform up to 4 Vanguard attacks in 1 turn with 1 copy on your Vanguard and 2 copies in your hand. And that's just V Premium. Can't wait to see the amount of bullshit this can do in Premium with Golden Knight of Glory-eyed Various. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you find any Tachikaze players post Anger Blader, so we can preserve them.